Today we're talking about external problems that start messing with your relationship. I'm sure you have been in a situation where someone external or a group of people start affecting your relationship negatively. There are some issues that have nothing to do with you or your significant other that are starting to create problems between you. We will talk about how to solve this once and for all. Let's see an example. I have a friend that had some issues with something like this. He took my advice and the problem was solved. So let me tell you the story. He and his girlfriend were living together in an apartment, and the apartment downstairs from them had some water issues. These water issues came from his apartment, from his bathroom. So their neighbors talked to them and they all agreed that my friend was the one with his girlfriend. Of course, they both were the ones that had to solve this because the source of the problem was in their apartment. So my friend and his girlfriend split responsibilities. His girlfriend was to communicate with the property manager of the apartment downstairs, and my friend was to communicate with the contractor to make the necessary repairs. So the property manager started pressuring the girlfriend, and the girlfriend started pressuring her boyfriend, my friend. And my friend had nothing to do with this. My friend was speaking with the contractor, and the contractor sometimes just didn't show up. It wasn't the fault of my friend. It wasn't the fault of his girlfriend either, but he was the one paying the price for this. Even though he had nothing to do with it, it was irresponsibility from the contractor. So she started pressuring him to insist via text. But my friend knew from his experience that pressuring a contractor will only make him disappear completely. So his way of dealing with this was having patience. He knew from before, in past contractor situations, that contractors, at least where he lives in, just don't show up when they say they will show up, and they don't contact you, they don't make any excuse, they just don't care, they just don't show up. It's a sad reality, but it's like that where I live. I have been through the same thing. So this made hostilities start between them as a couple, and the pressure was higher and higher. I spoke to him and I advised him to fight anyone that was in agreement with these hostilities. That meant her girlfriend, the property manager, whoever was guilty of this. Of course, his girlfriend was bringing this into the relationship, and she had to be stopped. She was not caring for the relationship. She was just caring for herself. She was trying to stop being pressured without defending herself, but attacking him as if he was responsible for this, and he wasn't. So he followed my advice and he did the following. He spoke to her and he told her that he was not going to admit this. He told her, "You are bringing this fight to our relationship that comes from someone that is not anyone of us both. This cannot be, and I won't accept it. If we fight, it will be because we disagree with each other, not because someone external comes here and starts manufacturing a hostile and negative situation. They do not have any place in our relationship. If we have problems with the contractor and with the property manager and with the neighbor and with whoever, we are allies, we are a couple. Those problems are we both against them or them against us, but not us against each other. This is unacceptable. So, if you are not capable of stopping this property manager, then the splitting of the responsibilities has failed, and I will do everything. I will speak with the contractor and I will start speaking with the property manager, and I will tell the property manager that the contractor did not show up, and that is it, and that I am waiting for the contractor to answer to my messages. I will not bring the fight to you. I will not start blaming you for the contractor not showing up and not answering the messages. That makes no sense at all, and I will not do it. So, if you do not have the strength to face this property manager with just the truth, and I'm sure that being a property manager, he has faced several cases just like this. If you have not the strength to do it, I will do it. Just drop all this business and leave it to me. I will not let this start to destroy our relationship, and you shouldn't let it. When he said that to her, she finally understood what she was doing. She was destroying the relationship from within because of something that came from the outside, from something that had nothing to do with their relationship. So, in the end, she accepted to keep on doing her part, to keep on communicating to the property manager and not letting this property manager pressure her. My friend advised her to just ignore her, just tell her what is going on and that you have to wait, and that is all. And she started doing that instead of becoming all stressed out and trying to comply with someone that came in with just these demands that are not appropriate. This property manager has no right to pressure us. We are willing to do the things that we think and we accept it that are our responsibility, and we are not his enemies. If he sees us as enemies, well, that's his issue. We should not care at all. Once the contractor shows up, he will fix the problem and everything will be fine. It doesn't have anything to do with us. It has to do with the irresponsibility of this contractor and just about every contractor in this country. They all work like that. So in the end, my friend and his girlfriend solved their problem. They stopped fighting because of this. She went on having her side of the responsibility, he went on having his side, and in the end the contractor showed up someday and fixed the problem. Everyone was happy, and while the girlfriend stopped caring so much for the property manager didn't care at all. He knew this situation, he knew that contractors work like this here. He didn't care. He knew he had to wait. Of course, he would pressure and pressure, but he would only keep on pressuring if he saw that the person that he was speaking with would give in to that, at least being stressed. And that, I assume, in his eyes meant that the contractor would appear more shortly. Of course, that's not the case, but you never know how these people work in their brains, right? So once the girlfriend stopped caring so much about this and stopped expressing her concerns to the property manager stopped caring that much about that issue in particular. Of course, he had other properties and he knew he just had to wait. until the contractor showed up and everything got solved, everything got fixed. So, in conclusion, when there is an external problem causing trouble inside your relationship, you have to fight everyone who is defending this situation. This includes your significant other, who is bringing in all this stress and all these hostilities to the relationship in the first place. And you have to talk to your significant other, your girlfriend, about these other people that are bringing in or trying to bring in your relationship all this negativity, and that they in this moment are the enemy and should be treated like that. Your girlfriend will understand. She will notice that you're speaking for the wellness of their relationship. She will come to terms with the fact that it doesn't make any sense to bring this into the relationship. You are a team and you have to defend, both of you, your relationship from external negativity, problems, and whatever. If you like this video, like and subscribe. See you next time.